What's up, YouTube? This is Tay, and I'm here to talk to you about real side hustles you can start to make money. I see a lot of people making videos, but they're really generic and say things like start a YouTube or start an online business, but they're not really specific on what to start and how to start. And that's why I made this video. So let's get straight into it. My first business suggestion is a foreclosure cleanout business. When people have to leave their homes, they leave behind a lot of their possessions as well. What do you think happens to those possessions? They have to be thrown out. A home cleanout business in instance of foreclosure means that you would charge to remove those items. You can start with yourself and friends and family, but if you don't want to go through the trouble of trying to dispose of the items or renting out a dumpster, you can easily hire subcontractors to do the work for you and have them work under your LLC. Next on the list is carpet cleaner company. Something much easier that you can do yourself. A rug doctor or a Bissell carpet cleaner will run you about $400 and some change. My business tip would be to go after apartments and multi-unit buildings because there's more money there. Speaking of cleaning, you can start a cleaning business that focuses on restaurants only. It's more specifically, deep cleaning restaurant floors. Believe it or not, there is a market for cleaning restaurant floors because a lot of times when restaurants do cleaning, they kind of just mop the floor. They don't really scrub and get into all the cracks and crevices of a restaurant floor. So a lot of times they're still a little dirty. An even better niche is cleaning the kitchen hoods in restaurants. The hoods over the stove over time can get filled with so much grease and grime. What you would do is start a business to clean those hoods. Cleaning start at around $500. There's a lot of money in this niche. Pool cleaner and aquarium cleaner. Pool cleaning is a business in itself, but I added aquarium just as like a side thing you can add on to your pool cleaning services. Pretty self-explanatory with low startup costs because the materials needed to clean aren't expensive. If you don't mind touching trash, this next one is for you. Cleaning out residential trash cans. Probably the simplest on the list. Costs under $30. All you would need is bleach, water, and some type of fragranted solution to make it smell good. And of course, also a hose to rinse. You can charge about $20 to $30 minimum per can. So if you do 10 trash cans in a day at $20, that's $200 a day. Dryer vent cleaning business. So a lot of times, some of the problems people have with their dryers is not the actual dryer itself, but the vent. Vents do need to be cleaned. All you need is a mini vacuum cleaner, a brush, a dryer vent kit, and a screwdriver. Next on the list is paint striping. Have you ever seen a parking lot with faded yellow lines? I'm sure you have. The plus about this is technically companies have to keep those freshly painted or at least looking new, because if not, they could cause a hazard to someone, especially the handicapped parking spaces. Start with a 4-inch paint roller, tape, and latex water-based yellow paint. When you get more seasoned, you can use oil-based paint as it's meant for outside and it lasts longer, and the expensive machines generally only take oil-based. But to start off, using water-based is fine. If you can afford it, you can use an airless sprayer. Those are about $200 to $300. Those take water-based paints as well. So make sure you use that and watch some tutorials on how to do so. If you need to repaint words like fire lane or the handicap sign, you can get stencils from places like 1-800-Stencils. There's more information about this on YouTube. Next one, wholesaling real estate. Wholesaling real estate is when you become a middleman and you find someone that wants to sell their house, and then you find a buyer for that seller and charge a fee for putting those two parties together. Most states you don't need a license, but there are some states where there are rules and restrictions. I'm not going to name the exact rules, but these are the states that have restrictions: Illinois, Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Ohio, Florida, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Speaking of real estate, you can start a real estate photography business. You can do this with an iPhone. You will be charging to take beautiful pictures of homes for real estate companies that don't have the time to do it themselves. My next one is an epoxy business for countertops. Putting epoxy resin on countertops gives them that smooth, slick finish look. Epoxy is on an upward trend, and you can easily find business in this niche. If you focus on countertops only, it will cost less than $500 to get you started. Another one is starting a credit repair business with the help of AI. If you don't know anything about credit, learn. It's a lot of do-it-yourself info out there. I personally have a How to Build Credit in 90 Days ebook and a business credit ebook available on my website. There's also information on YouTube that you can search. Next is something you don't hear too often. Charge people to write and send letters. Yes, normally it's easy just to write a letter, put it in an envelope, and send it. But imagine you got to do that 200 times. That's when you might need a helping hand. What you would do is charge people by the letter or by bulk. So let's say minimum 50, you got a set price. Have them send you over the file or the document. You print it out with your at-home printer, put it in an envelope, address it, take it to the post office yourself, and send them out yourself so they don't have to worry about doing it. Charge higher for things needed to be sent in priority envelopes. These are for my people who are creative and know how to sew. Make unique pet costumes. Making costumes or outfits for small animals, especially like hamsters, is something I never hear anyone doing. You can go to Joann's or Michael's for the fabric, sequins, etc. and hand sew if you don't want to buy a sewing machine. But if you know how to sew, you probably already have one. Speaking of pets, record your pet. People love to see the unique personalities of other people's pets. You can get sponsorships, brand deals, etc. as your pet page gains popularity. Use Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Another way to make money on social media is making reaction videos on TikTok. YouTube is another great platform to do this. Works the best if you're funny or have witty comebacks. Now, this is one of my favorites. A way you can start making money this week is selling presidential merch, either locally or online. Make designs using print-on-demand services like Printify. Then build a website. To give you a bit of inspiration, some websites like this would be supportingmaga.com and store.kamalaharris.com. For in-person sales, get some of the shirts sent to your house and set up a table at the next event that one of the candidates have in your city. This is an excellent time to start with all the political controversy going on right now. Next, start a press-on nail line. Press-on nails have gained popularity since the pandemic. Find a supplier for press-on nails, private label them, and make a website for them. There are plenty of sites to get started with. Just search private label press-on nails on Google. Next up, start your own airport transportation service. Yeah, you can do this with Uber or Lyft, but why have them take a cut? We can start your own business and have your very own prices. Becoming a personal driver and focusing on airport pickup and drop-off will be very convenient for people and very lucrative for you. Another business that you can start is a remote call center. Now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube about this. Your call center can specialize in inbound calls, outbound calls, or blended, which is inbound and outbound together. Call center software ranges between $20 to $160 a month. Some examples would be RingCentral, Live Agent, and Nextiva. A helpful business you can start is a mobile DNA testing service. To receive the kits, you have to partner with the lab, and that cost can be low as $50. They also give you free DNA samples to start with. You can start this yourself, but for DNA tests that requires blood, you do need to be a nurse or phlebotomist. Basically, someone with certifications in the medical field to take blood from someone. But there are plenty mouth swab tests you can give out if you don't have any medical certification. And you can always hire people. A specific channel that will answer more questions about this business for you is Win with Barlow on YouTube. If you have a pickup truck, you can transport construction materials with apps like Curry. Download it and find out more about the requirements. This next one on the list deals with cars. It's a mobile window tinting business. A lot of people want their car windows to have tint on them, so it'll be very easy to find business. If you buy and cut your own tint film, the film runs you about $300 to $500. If you would like to add mobile detailing or car cleaning services, you can add that as well. Another example of niche transportation services is senior delivery services. Older people can be picky and only want to be around people they can trust. Working an app can be difficult for them. They would much rather just have one person that they can call to run their errands for them. If you want to take them places and act as a senior Uber, you can do that as well. My next one is an event host for small creative business owners. First, reach out to these small business owners in this field and see if they'd be willing to pay a vendor fee to have a spot at a venue. If you're into nutrition and cooking, you can make meal plans for certain health conditions. Say you want to target people with diabetes, you can make a diabetic-friendly meal plan. Cook it, package it, and advertise on social media. If you're ever tired of drinking the same water, start your own water brand. Think about how you want your water brand to stand out, because there are a lot of them already on the market. Have someone create a logo for you on Fiverr to private label them. Private label water bottle sites like myownwater.com and privatespringwater.com will get you started. A fun business would be a mobile bartending business, because they can't tell you can't drink on the job. Just kidding. All jokes aside, we all know the price of alcohol. It's more about how much you want to charge for your time in advertising. I'll always recommend you have certifications and permits in place so you don't get fined. But whether you choose to start certified or not, it's up to you. The bonus side of this business, on top of what you charge, you can get tips. My next one deals with the spiritual realm. You can become a spiritual advisor, spiritual counselor, or spiritual healer if you feel like you have the innate gift. You can also teach people things like manifestation. This is a side hustle, not technically a business, unless you teach people about it. This is option trading with stocks. But to keep it short and sweet, I recommend you type in option trading for beginners in your YouTube search bar. I am not a financial advisor, but I have done this myself. I like call options, meaning I like predicting that a stock will go up in a specific amount of time. Robinhood is an okay trading app to use because the interface is easier to understand for a beginner, but the app I will recommend is Webull. And to help you out even more, I will list 4 stocks that I have traded. First one, ticker symbol NVDA. Second one, ticker symbol PLTR. Third one, QQQ. Fourth one, Meta. META. Again, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I've done. Now, same thing as the last one, this is more like a side hustle, and that is trading crypto. Meme coins specifically have been on fire this year. Once again, to learn more about it, search crypto for beginners on YouTube. I'm also going to list 4 coins I have invested in. That's Caspa, KASPA, Turbo, Brett, BRETT, Pepe, PEPE. I use the app Uphold. Once again, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. And last but not least, selling digital products. You can sell any type of digital product, whether you make it or you buy it from somebody else. Buying digital products that were already made by someone else is the easiest way to go. But if you want to get more personal and talk about something that you personally know how to do, you can make a digital product with Canva. I actually have a video about this on my page called How to Pick Your Niche for Digital Products. I will link that video in my description. And yes, the information out there is free somewhere on some platform, but a lot of times people don't want to sift through videos and trying to find specific information. You can put all that info in just one course and make it convenient. I personally have my own website where I sell digital products. I sell credit ebooks, fashion vendor lists, hair and wig and makeup vendor lists, a faceless digital marketing guide that comes with video reels, a digital success course. I also have a 200+ planner and template bundle that you can buy and resell at individual prices if you would like. And I'm constantly adding new things to the site. All the products on my site can be bought and resold at whatever price you want to sell them at. My website is VIPdesignerdirectory.com. And that completes my list. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you start one of these businesses soon. Bye.